there is a verse there that says that God actually curses the serpent, and he casts the serpent to the ground, right? There's actual some terms that you could use, that he cast him to the ground or cast him into the ground, right? But at the same time, he says the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman will be at war, will have enmity between each other. That was in Genesis 3. So there's a seed war, right? And it is possible that the seed of the serpent, from that point, we get a lot of this genetic or this offspring of the Nephilim, and then we see the seed of Adam and Eve, that line that were the seed of Adam and Eve, that perfect creation, the perfect genetic code of God through Adam and Eve. And we know that the seed of the woman's going to be at war with the seed of the serpent. And it says in Genesis 3, it says something that the seed will bruise the heel of the woman, and the seed of the woman will crush the head of the serpent, right? So, and that is making reference, that is prophecy upon the cross. Many biblical scholars think that's where like the nailing, of Christ's feet on the cross and dying on the cross, but Christ dying on top of Mount Golgotha. Now there is some speculation, I know this is a little off tangent, but there is some speculation that on Mount Golgotha, where Christ died, it's called Golgotha because in the times of David, where David killed Goliath, Goliath was the offspring, he was the offspring of the Nephilim. He was also had genetic Nephilim, right? He's a giant, right? When David cut the head of Goliath, the Bible records that David took the head of Goliath and buried it outside of the city. Jesus was crucified outside of the city of Jerusalem on top of Golgotha. Actually, in the Bible, in the New Testament, it says Golgotha, it means the place of the skull. That's biblical. That's in the New Testament. It's called the place of the skull. So what does that mean, place of the skull? Well, again, David, he buried Goliath's skull in that location. So that's why it's called the place of the skull. And Christ died on top of the skull. Showing that he overcame power. Yes, exactly.
His power over the Nephilim, over the corrupted seed of the Watchers, and over that he has power over that. He has power over the Watchers. He has power over that corrupted seed, and by the death on the cross, and we see that.